Here we go. This is YouTube day 1. Welcome to the YouTube. Cheers. I just welcome myself to YouTube. But anyways, this is our 2008 Toyota Tundra. TRD off-road. Originally, you wouldn't know because the decals have been removed. But yeah, so it's 5.7 liter, 6-speed automatic, and pretty much exactly the same chassis as the new one, except it's something that's 10 years old and therefore a quarter of the price. Picked this one up with super low kilometers. I would have washed it, but it's like minus 14 out right now, so it would have turned into a giant ice block. Most obvious change has been the Go Fast camper. Yeah, so this is the very first XL Go Fast camper that these guys made. The whole point of this truck is to be a daily driver first and foremost, but still the ability to get out and go camping and be able to work as a production truck. So if I am, you know, shooting stills or part of a production team shooting video, we can all fit in the truck. I've got a Xantrex 600 watt inverter in there so we can charge gear, etc. Obviously it's pretty simple, but that's what how I really wanted to keep it light. I didn't want to put any excess weight on it we didn't need, so it doesn't have a winch or doesn't have aftermarket bumpers on it. It really does everything I need it to, we need it to, as is. First thing we did, we just threw a old Man Emu suspension on it, just super basic, the old monotube shock style shocks on it, springs in front and rear, and some Method, I think the 308 Roosts, 18x9s all around. We chose those ones because they were one of the only wheels that I could find that didn't have fake bead locks. Then some 34, 12, 50, 18s, the all-terrain KO2s. I really like this tire size. It's a little wider than any of the metric ones I found, but also requires almost no trimming. I just needed to adjust a little bit of the front valance, or front valance, like, you know, the mud guard in the back of the bumper. Push that forward a little bit, and they fit with just like the 1.5 inch lift or whatever the old Man Emu system provides, which is super cool. Beyond that, through some Baja Designs Squadron Sports, I believe, ambers in the factory fog pockets using their kit, which made a world of difference considering the factory fog lights on these put out like 8 lumens. I just have it connected to the factory fog switch, so it's super simple, plug and play. Let's go take a look at the Go Fast camper. So, I think my favorite thing about the Go Fast is well, it's the first time I've ever put it up with a coffee in my hand, but that's simple. It's really hard to beat rolling up to a campsite, especially in the middle of the night, and being able to pop the 2 pins and push it up, and then you're done. So, it's pretty good. On another note, I feel like Doug DeMuro right now. Yeah, if you want to, we can go take a look inside. Step into the bedroom. This is not the worst scenery to be doing this in. The camper has doors on all 3 sides for access all around. That's our little home away from home. Obviously, it's in daily driver mode, which has nothing in it, except for a couple bins. It's got a couple front runner wolf packs there, just full of tools. Stay in the truck all the time. Tools and recovery gear, and the trusty Max Tracks. We got our CFX50 Dometic fridge here. It just stays bolted in all the time. And this is where I mounted the ProWatt 600 inverter, just up and out of the way. I found 600 watts is kind of the perfect size for us. Never need anything more than that. I had put a 1,000 watt inverter in our red truck when we went to South America, and I just found it was too big and drew lots of power. 600 is great for being able to charge a couple laptops at the same time and stuff like that. Yeah, so this is our bedroom, living space. Also, our Christmas tree will go in here tomorrow when we go to pick it up. So it's kind of nice being able to have it really modular to do whatever we need. Yeah, at some point we were kind of talking about building this out as living space, but we found that for this truck, it's just way easier to like live out of bins, sleep up here, and just keep it super simple to the point where I can pull everything out, hose out the truck if I need to, use it for truck duties, and such as hauling our Christmas tree, and it just kind of like checks off a lot of boxes, which is what we wanted it to do. We've got the bed system set up like this, so all I need to do is pop out one panel, hop up here, and then we go to sleep when it's time. All right, so here's our bed. It's about queen size bed, I think 90 inches by 56 or so. Got lights, LED lights mounted here, and you can see through the translucent panel. I have not cleaned the mud off the roof of our truck. I guess I should do that. So that's our truck, nice and simple, but that's all right. Just have a couple other things I want to do in the future. One's going to be adding a little bit more auxiliary lighting. I really want to, I don't know where I'm putting it yet, whether it's going to be within the upper grille or lower bumper area, but do like a 20-inch light bar or something like that. The ambers are great for what they're for, and the dust and the dirt and the fog and snow and so on. But when we're out here in the woods and it's really dark out here and we want to pick up the speed a little bit, some additional driving light would be huge. Speaking of picking up the speed a little bit, I did pick up some Total Chaos upper control arms. Yes. Because with those in combination with extended length shocks in the front, I can get an additional 2 inches of wheel travel, and more wheel travel means more fun. Yeah, so I'm kind of ruined. I've been in some fast trucks lately, and now I also want to go fast. Hopefully this wasn't too long and boring. And thanks for hanging out with me on the YouTubes. The thing I really like about the Tundra is that my Yeti mug fits right in the cup holder, as opposed to our other truck where nothing fits in the cup holder. Until next time, I'll see you later. And by next time I mean hopefully I'll be doing some work to this thing and a couple of those little upgrades we were talking about. And if you have any questions, comment below. If you have any negative comments, you can keep them to yourself, please. Or unless they're constructive criticism, I'm okay with that. But don't be mean. Okay, thanks. Bye.